Man, what the weekend holds, right? Not four pieces. I'm just gonna show you this quality of this crystal. We're gonna get a close up in a second, but I just started off this way because it's a flat out smoking start. What the weekend holds. What do I mean by that? We'll take a look at this here on Indian Trace, and thanks for tuning in. 3 groups, common three groups. Now, hopefully, because I don't often do it without natural light, I got artificial light, but I think it'll work a little bit. I'm gonna try to make it so it doesn't bleach it all out. All right, that's better. But what a fantastic. Now, this isn't one day, everybody, but it is one weekend. Probably the last 48 hours. So I wanted to share these thoughts and groupings just to share with the people out there what's going on with everything on Indian Trace and how I work it now. Now, for example, before I do that, yeah, this is pink. It is a scraper, and it's a smoking pink one. I know, I didn't wait. That's okay. I'm not waiting for this. This is an awesome scraper. It is polished and worked. I'm gonna tell you what. I might just keep that. No, I'm kidding. Funny thing though, this group. We'll get to it. I'm getting ahead of myself. What I want to say, when we take a look at these things, and we're going to take a look at them like this, is that these artifacts, all of them, we make a significant effort for, and they are. It's not just a novel thing. It is particularly important to go out and save the artifacts of the North American Indian the best we can. These pieces here, and I've got you just Google or just put in the search bar C4 artifacts Indian Trace, and you will see my koi pond. I'm not adding any more to it. Some of you out there understand exactly what I mean by that. Look at this piece. But these would have been C4 artifacts right here. They're going to find greener pastures. Check out some of my other videos or go to my folders and look at Indian Trace gifts if you want to know what that meant. Put a shout out to me. It doesn't matter. Look at this piece. That's big. That alone is 2.5 inches right there. Nice, thin piece of rhyolite. Tonight here, after the weekend, I just wanted to show you some of this stuff. It hadn't been seen by eyes. A lot of this I didn't even film. Some stuff from yesterday and what have you, and maybe the tail end of. I can't even remember what I did Friday. That's how my days and weeks are. But just pieces here. I mean, look at the workmanship. I found this morning. It's not even a heartbreaker. It's an artifact. You know, I even thought of renaming my Heartbreakers vase because it's not really a heartbreaker to me. I mean, because of the fact that we find quite a few stellar pieces. I mean, think about it, guys. So, in my opinion, a lot of these, they're not really heartbreakers. They're sweet artifacts, evidence. I call them whispers out there because they're whispering that there's smokers sitting there somewhere, such as this one. Now, this middle group, too, is also a group that I have determined already to be a category that's going to find greener pastures. Good weekend when you find some good artifacts like this, you know? And believe me, some of you find boatloads of pottery. As I've said before, lonely piece here. There's not a lot of pottery on my sites, and there's only 1 or 2, 3, maybe 4 sites that I do have pottery on them. So that's worth collecting. Again, that pink scraper, I mean, just unbelievable. Nice point here. Stem point in rhyolite. And these were great. Take a look at these across the way. Sugar quartz. Found these yesterday, pretty much in the same place, those two. Another point here. Found today, this morning. So this is what my weekend held. And it was important. The efforts that we put out there, and everybody out there puts out some good efforts. I mean, look at this. To find this stuff. And a lot of us, and a lot of you guys have some absolute museum grade pieces. And a lot of these altogether you can make some great displays. And I do, you know, we all work at it. Now take a look at this. I kept this. This is going into my Heartbreakers vase. It's a smoking piece of quartz. Lots of times I'll keep great bases. This came off of, I think I was out there with I know I was out with my son. I just don't remember the name of the site. It's Hardstone, I think. What a great base though, huh? Just taking a look at it, getting lost in there. But that site's called Hardstone, and what a fantastic base. That's the reason I'm going to keep that and put that in the Heartbreakers vase, because I love that quartz. Now take a look at this. I found it yesterday. Didn't get it on film. Great little Guilford type. It is a charcoal gray as we finish up here, and I'll show you front and back of these as we go, just because my time's good. Simple. Atlatl dart tip right there. And a smoker. Great point. Great dimensions. Then we get even better. This morning, these were both found at Deer Pass. Look at these points. Goodness. Alright, and those are on video, but this is what they look like, clean and clear. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that just love the stone, like to see it cleaned up, cleared up, not mucked up. Look at this. Mercy, right? Now, just close enough where you could actually touch it and feel it and see it. See the thickness of these things and how they make them. Do some fantastic work, don't they? In quartz. That was a heart stopper when I walked up to it. Just loving that. Excuse me. And another winning Morrow Mountain. It's not showing up in the color. Of course, we know this is a strawberry accent to the top on that tip. Don't know if it's going to pick it up. Goes right on through. If some of you haven't said mercy yet, I do. I mean, these are my slow down and be thankful points. I'm telling you what, those are what I call my display quality pieces. Of course, they'll go into my personal collection, and I'm fine with it. Most of the time, I'll find maybe 2 or 3, and then I'll find 20 pieces plus that I'm going to just give away. But boy, that's a great way for me, at least, just to finish up. And I want to thank you. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace, and this just blows my mind. I mean, this morning it was very quick time out there, and I was just blessed with these two. That was crazy to me. But as we finish up here, not too much time. I'm going to give you a really good look at this and just say thanks a lot for tuning in and all the support on Indian Trace. Of course, I always hope everybody finds out there. Have a great night.